Hello, Namaskara. What's up, people? First of all, apologies for being MIA for so long. It was some or the other excuse every time. For the longest time, I didn't have a proper phone to record myself, so I gave that excuse. But then I got a good phone and I gave myself 100 other excuses that I have to study, I have exams, I have this, I have that. And finally, I realized that my main problem is that I've lost the confidence to just speak on the internet, especially from the past 1.5 years of reels and YouTube shorts booming. Everybody just putting their content out there. I just feel like when there is so much content out there, who wants to watch my content? Who wants to listen to me? But my little set of subscribers that are still following me, this is for you. So to get my confidence back on camera slowly, I just decided I will make a video in parts and then just put it together instead of sitting down and making a long video or filming myself throughout the day, right? So this is going to be a part by part video. Number one is to say yes to as many opportunities that come your way as possible. Be it fun activities, meeting people, or career opportunities, or anything. If it's in your power, if it's in your ability to do it, say yes, go for it, do it. Why I'm saying this is because for the longest time, because of MBBS or being in the medical career, I used to keep saying, no, I can't have too much fun. I should not be, spending money on this. I should not be doing that. I should not. For so long, I just kept saying should not. And I realized that I've missed out on a lot of things. Not only did I not have fun, but I also didn't say yes to a lot of things that could have helped build my career, right? So when I say yes to more things, I don't just mean fun stuff, but also career stuff. If you got a job, but it's somewhere far away and you're scared to go, just take the leap of faith and go. Just go. Don't think too much. Just do it. Like Nike logo. Number two, attention is one hell of a drug. Stay away from it. Every time you're doing something and you're trying to post on social media, think whether you're doing this to get approval of others or because you enjoy doing this and you just want to put it out there for yourself. Like you will genuinely know the difference. A lot of the times we post it just to make it look cool in others' eyes. Even though we personally don't think much of it, we edit it to look cooler. We put on a lot of filters, we add a lot of extra things to the pictures, to the videos, and make it likable by others. So when you find yourself doing all that, stop for a minute, take a step back, and think: is this so that others can like me, or is this because I like doing this? Right? So attention is one hell of a drug, especially with social media nowadays. So before you post anything, think about it: is this for others or for myself? And if you find yourself answering that it is for others to see me as cool and I want to look better in the eyes of other people, just stop and think for a second. Is it worth lying to the world about what is going on, right? What is going on in your life? Even though things are falling apart, if you're trying to look like everything's good, life is good, like you're just portraying your life as the best life anyone could ever have, think whether it's worth it to prove to others that your life is good. Like nobody actually cares, okay? Nobody actually cares as much as we think others care. Everybody is so busy looking at their own life, making their own lives look better, that actually nobody cares. So before you try to prove a point to others on social media, take a step back and ask yourself, am I thoroughly enjoying this? Am I in the moment? Am I present? If not, it's not worth proving to others that you're in the moment and you're in the present. You know my point? You get my point? Number three, whoever said money cannot buy happiness was lying. They're definitely lying. As I'm growing older every year, I'm realizing how much money we require to just exist on planet Earth, right? From drinking water to electricity to rent to buying groceries to clothing to everything. Like I don't even have to list it out, except I think breathing at this point, everything requires money, right? So to have a comfortable life, and forget luxurious life, okay, to just have a comfortable life, you need to have, especially in a metropolitan city, you need to have quite a bit of money. You need to have backup money also in cases of emergencies, right? So as quickly as possible, try to find a source of income, even if it's just small, even if it's not the best thing you were hoping for. If you found something, go for it and start earning and investing, because life is tough out there without money. Adulthood is all about realizing that you need money for everything, and that's why you have to get up and show up and go to work every day. So make money. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be a lot, but start somewhere. Start a side hustle, or if you're investing time into your main hustle, invest more time in it rigorously, and just get out there and make a living for yourself, because it is harsh out there. And I'm just a 26-year-old saying that. I can't imagine how it is for people with kids, with those who have to support their parents, those who have so much more going on in their medical illnesses, chronic illnesses, and like maybe things I can't even think of right now. There are so many things that can happen, that can go wrong, for which you need financial security. So just start somewhere. If you're over the age of 25, get some source of income. I don't know how, I don't care how, start somewhere. Pain is the body trying to teach you something. Biologically, The whole concept of pain exists because your body is trying to warn you that something is not right. I don't know why we don't understand this same thing about emotional pain. That's something I've learned recently, that when you're emotionally hurting, your body is trying to tell you that this isn't right. You have to get rid of this stimulus that's causing me pain. The same way when you touch a hot object, your body automatically tells you, hey, this is painful, and retracts. Same way when you're in emotional pain, your body is trying to tell you that this situation that I'm in right now is not making me happy. The situation I'm in right now is making me feel scared or anxious or sad or any kind of negative emotion. So whenever you're hurting, try to listen to your body trying to tell you what it needs to get rid of. The situation, the people around, or the circumstances that you're in. It wants you to take it away so that the pain can reduce. Yeah, take what you will out of what I just said. But all I'm trying to say is when you're hurting both physically and emotionally, your body's trying to tell you to take care of yourself, to prioritize your safety, your needs. Yeah. Next thing is to learn how to cook. In this economy, you cannot depend on takeout food all the time. Okay, you have to learn how to cook some basic food items. At least 2 to 3 breakfast dishes, 2 to 3 lunch/dinner items, and 1 or 2 snacks. Okay, it's not good for your health to eat takeout every day, and you could be in a position where you have nobody to rely on except yourself to make to feed yourself. So it's ironic that I'm saying this as I'm eating ice cream out of a tub directly. But yeah, learning to cook is an important adult life skill. I would also add things like driving and swimming to this, but the chances of you starving is much more than you drowning. Also, about driving, there's public transport. So cooking is very, 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 very essential. Or I would actually rephrase it to learning to feed yourself, if not for cooking, right? So yeah, learning to feed yourself as an adult is, I think, a very, very necessary life skill, be it a man or a woman. Number 6, right? If they wanted to, they would. When you ask somebody to do something for you and they don't, but you see them doing the same thing for somebody else, like knowing that it was in their capability to do that all along, but they were just not ready to do it for you, it just, you have to realize that a person has to want to do it for you. If they don't want to do it, they will never do it. Because why should they? If they feel like they don't owe you anything, if they feel like they don't want to do it for you, they will not, right? So when you're begging somebody to do a certain thing for you or to treat you a certain way, but they're not, just realize that if they wanted to, they really would. If they want to put in effort for somebody, they really will, be it a friend or a partner or even family. Sometimes when you're asking them for certain things and they don't do it, but you know they're very capable of doing it and they are doing it for somebody else, just know they really didn't want to. Okay, and that should be an answer for you. That should be enough of an answer for you to just walk away and back off and not beg them for more. The next thing is ask for help. If there is something that you are not able to do on your own and people are willing to help you out, just go ask. Or if people themselves are offering, accept help. Okay, so ask and accept for help. That does not make you weaker. It takes a very strong person to acknowledge that, yes, I'm not able to do this on my own, I need help. And I mean this in various ways, right? So if suppose you're not able to handle your house chores because you have a very stressful job outside and you can afford house help, go for it, right? Or if you're working on a project at work and you're a beginner and you have no idea how to go get through this, ask a senior, approach your seniors. They're always ready to help. Like, I have not yet met one single senior who has not tried their best to help. Their help might not have been very helpful, but they have always tried, and that gave me some idea and perspective of how I should start or how I should go ahead, right? So, and in many other aspects of life, even mentally, if you're not doing okay and you just feel like you need help, go seek a therapist. And this 2024, if you're still opinionated and biased about seeing a therapist, God bless you. But yeah, if not a therapist, if there is a friend that's willing to help you out, although I don't recommend this because sometimes it's too much even for a friend. If you're going through a lot, it's too much even for a friend to handle it. But yeah, if a friend can help you out, go for it. If a therapist can help you out, go for it. If you can afford house help and you can't do it all on your own, appoint a house help. And yeah, seniors at work and so many other aspects. If you can ask for help and make your life easier, no shame in asking for help. And if somebody's offering, you don't have to feel like, no, if I accept, it's gonna, I'll be obligated to them, I'll owe them. Nothing, just accept it. We'll see about owing them later, but for now, accept it, make your life easier. The next one is probably the most important one. I should have put it in the beginning, but it's okay. It is understanding that life comes in a wave, like a sine wave. There's an up, there's a down, there's an up, there's a down. It's so constant. And now when I look back, I've seen that it was literally a cycle of up and down and up and down. It was so like seasonal. Every time I saw that there was something good happening, there was so much good happening again and again and again. I would be taken aback, like, how are so many good things happening to me? But the moment something bad started happening, it would just like snowball effect, and it would blow my mind, like, why is everything going wrong all at once, right? So yeah, the only thing I understood from this is that whenever a lot of bad things are happening, just breathe and know that okay, there's nothing that could go. Like if you're feeling like you've hit rock bottom, you've got nothing more to lose. There's only way up from here. The only way from here is up, like upwards and onwards. So yeah, when you feel like everything's just going wrong and you can't deal with things anymore, just know that it's just gonna, the wave is gonna pick up. Just be patient. And the same thing, when a lot of good things are happening in your life, be aware that there might be an adversity coming your way. When I say this, I don't mean to burst your bubble of happiness and say that when good things are happening, you should expect bad things to happen, or not that way. But don't start boasting. Don't start showing off, or don't start, you know, be try when life is going like ups and downs, try to be at the center. Try to not get too dragged down by the lows and not too far away, pulled far up and away from the good things, right? So as much as possible, when a lot of good things are happening, try and stay humble, and when a lot of bad things are happening, again, try and stay at the center and know that this too shall pass. So every time you feel like things are going wrong, please imagine your life in a wave, right? So think of all the good things that has happened, and now think of all the bad things that are happening, and know that the next season there's going to be amazing things happening for you. Talk to more people, build more connections, as many as possible, because everybody, I'm telling you, everybody has something to offer. If you find some people uncool, not your type because they don't do this, or too low class for you, or they're like too rich for you, too introverted for you, too extroverted, nothing. Just remove all judgment and talk to everybody. Even just a small hi-bye conversation every day. Just talk to everybody, build connections, because you never know who is going to add what value into your life. You honestly never know who can bring what opportunities your way, right? So build connections with everyone, especially if you're in college or something, starting from the professors to the classmates, all kinds of classmates, to the cleaners, the janitors, the technicians, everybody possible, whoever you can be friends with, cordial with, acquaintances with, do it. Okay, don't ever limit yourself to only certain kind of people. Don't be extremely introverted. I know it's very hard for introverts to just go out and speak to people, but trust me, try it. Okay, just a hi bye and smile at least. Okay, so that they know that you mean well and you have, like, you see them in good eyes. They should feel warmth when they look at you. And I don't mean to be manipulative, like, oh, keep everybody close so that you can get some opportunities out of them. No, not like that. But you never know who can teach you what in life, who can bring what to your table, right? So always talk to as many people as possible and just maintain connections everywhere. The next life lesson I learned is to have some sort of physical hobby, right? A lot of the times when life has gotten rocky or I feel like it's going downhill, the only thing that has helped me to center myself is some sort of physical activity, be it, I mean, it's different for a lot of different people. It can be cycling, swimming, running. For me, it has always been the gym. Lifting weights it just makes me happy. But for you, that it doesn't have to be that. It can be a number of dancing. Dancing has been the answer to a lot of people. So some sort of physical hobby. It also shapes your body, helps you feel active, and to just physically get up and do something gets your energy flowing in your body, right? And that can help bring a lot of things into perspective. So have some sort of physical hobby, that even if it's just walking, right? If you like walking, go put on your shoes, just go. So having some sort of physical hobby always pays off when things don't make sense. When you just get out there and break a sweat, things start to fall into perspective. I don't know how that happens. That's magic in my eyes, but it just happens. Just try it.